And first, can we throw out the second question of the week?
Yes.
All right, because your first question was,
Am I the only one? Is Johnny the only one who thinks the English muffin is the exact same top and bottom?
yeah.
I can't be alone in that. No way.
I mean, unless there are other dumb people out there that open
Shit,
up.
why are you calling me dumb?
English
Jen.
And split it in half and don't realize that one side
they're
doesn't
two
look
different
like
sizes.
the other.
I have never ever seen the difference.
That's crazy. All right.
You split it right in the middle.
Yeah, but it's still different. The top part's fluffier. The bottom part's flatter.
Yeah, it's like a thin, like it ends.
So are
up,
you telling me that are you pretending that you knew?
No, one half is a little more dense and like.
Yeah.
The other half is like.
It's
Yeah,
almost
kind of like us.
bubble.
He's a little bit more dense.
It's
little
almost
bubbly.
like a Portuguese muffin. You know.
A
You
Portuguese.
split
That's
those-
Jen.
You split those in half.
Oh, look who's
The-
racist now.
I'm not racist. I would never.
That came out a little
I've never
funny.
been racist. I'm sorry. Did you just get your braces off?
Racist.
The top part's fluffier than the bottom part. You know, that's why they built the sandwich from the bottom up. You donkey.
Wow, no clue.
All right, so I want to know.
Okay. Wondertwins question.
In your lifetime,
Yeah.
have you thought about that? Have you ever held the door or let somebody pass you that may have been a thief,
Oh.
a serial killer, right? Or is murder the same? No.
Yeah.
Because a murder can be different. You know, because not all serial killers are murderers.
Right.
You know, and not vice versa. So do you think that you've ever like held open the door at like a 7-Eleven and let somebody out, you know, and then they went and committed a crime?
Definitely.
In your lifetime.
It's fun.
You definitely have.
I definitely have.
I think
I
that,
know
I
I
think
have.
that at one point in my life I probably have at some point. You've had to have. Or just like pass somebody by, you know, when you pass somebody by, and even if it's a stranger and you're like, hey, how you doing today?
Yeah.
I've done that. I question myself after I do it. Like, I'll be like passing somebody, I'm like, or in the grocery store or something, how are you today? And I'm like, I think it's just because like a work thing, but like, what if you've like actually
That
said, hey, how you
fucker.
doing? Or whatever,
Yeah.
and that person's like a serial killer, a murderer, you know, a thief,
Right.
or somebody
Right.
that's
just
done,
somebody
like,
awful.
really
Just
done bad
a seedy.
things.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
a seedy cunt.
And
yeah.
they
Absolutely.
completely looked normal to you.
100%.
You know, like a completely normal looking person.
I
you know?
have no doubt. When you had mentioned that in a pre-show text chain, I said to Jen immediately, I go, there's no doubt that I have. I have to think about it because I have a funny feeling that I know deep down somewhere
Yeah.
that I've actually like put it off onto the back burner because I was like embarrassed to admit it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know what?
I know that I've definitely walked by or held the door, like you said.
You know what's like? So what's funny is like, so if you see the Spider-Man movie, not this Spider-Man movie, but like Spider-Man movies in the past, where Spider-Man is first becoming Spider-Man and he becomes like a wrestler or enters like a wrestling contest or something to get money for his aunt and uncle
Right,
or whatnot, and he has his powers, but the police are chasing a robber and they let the robber go, and like they're chasing a robber and Spider-Man just lets the robber go, and he's like, it's not my job, man, blah blah blah. Next thing you know, the robber ends up, you know, killing his uncle. You know, so that's like a big thing.
Sure.
So that's what made me think, like, have we in our lifetime? It's everybody's had to.
Especially
like,
with
I know
you.
not everybody's thought about it, but I think if you think about it now, so I want to put it into everybody's head.
Yeah.
Have you ever held the door open, or said hi, or you know, helped somebody that like dropped something in like a parking lot or something when you were out shopping or anything, and then could that person have been a killer? Is a killer? Was a killer? Killed somebody? Or, you know, robbed some? Or was just like a bad person?
100%.
Definitely.
It's had to have happened to like
I think
mostly.
the way you grew up in the city, and especially Jen also, on the North Shore.
Yeah.
I would imagine that at some point, you waitressing at Friendly's, you early on, like growing up in Rosie and Dedham and all those places.
Or even just like working on the T.
That's
you
what
know,
I mean.
Opening
Oh,
the
I
doors
used
on
to
the
take
train
the-
and stuff.
That's
and
what I
how many,
mean.
How many
Tea,
murderers, you know, stuff like that have like gone off and
Right.
on the train.
On and
Or
off
like they
the
just
train.
came from committing whatever.
Yeah,
they did.
correct.
Like if they just came from like killing somebody and then just got on the train. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
like at some point in your life, you have had to have interacted or passed by somebody that it's in a horrible crime.
100%.
That's why I like look at this like you can go into the Karen retrial that we've gone through here, that's on national news, right? And now I go into this Lindsay Clancy thing where everybody immediately still thinks or thought that this woman killed her 3 kids.
Is this a national story?
It is now.
It
It's
is
on all
now.
the national news.
If that's the
outlets.
case, I'm gonna call Jen Wilson to sit in the number
No,
2 chair.
I don't want
Get
it.
over here, Jen. Get over there. Talk about the case. Go on.
Come on,
Go
Jen.
on, Jen.
Because me and Jen are like totally on the
Stand
same
by,
page
I'm
with
coming.
this.
This is fun, and you get to talk right in the microphone.
I
But
wasn't prepared for
watch
this.
the bars.
That's
Ah,
because-
stop. You look gorgeous.
That's because
I didn't really wanna do this.
Johnny hasn't watched anything about this.
I
And
Nothing.
haven't watched it.
I
am
feel
like-
so bad.
I'm so obsessed with this. Jen, you look beautiful. Don't worry about
Yeah, why is she nervous?
it. Yeah, don't be
I wanted-
nervous.
Oh, you look so pretty, Jen. Ah!
Don't touch the friggin' iPad.
I'm not
okay?
touching nothing.
So, Jen, national news story, right? They showed the pictures of her when she was like first arrested and everything, and everybody's like, oh, she's got the crazy eyes. Oh, she's got the crazy hair. Oh, this, that, and the other thing, right? And then like you see this woman in court now and listening to
Devastated.
like this testimony where even yesterday they said they were talking to a doctor that was first talking to her when she was in the hospital. And the lawyer said, you know, they disqualified her for this treatment because she was so heavily medicated, right? So I am on the page where I do not think that this woman committed these crimes.
Yeah,
I'm 100% on the page.
I've been leaning towards that also just because of I'm being directed by Johnny.
Because your audience is cave primarily right now because we don't have mics on you.
No, they can still hear us, but I think. Go ahead, Jen.
No, I kind of lean towards that as well. Although I kind of like go back and forth a little bit, but the more I hear, evidence-wise, and the way she was with her kids before it all happened, and the medication that she was on, and with the medication she was trying to get off of,
There's like
and
there's
different things with the husband, there's something off.
there's so many
And the
things off about this.
investigation was not, I don't think it was conducted properly from the get-go.
So do you think that like I mean, the funny thing is like the two major news stories, you know, murder or you know, killing news stories are coming from parts of our state that are like small towns, small affluent towns, you know, that
Some small
everybody's
towns.
like, oh, I can't believe that happened here. Oh, I can't believe that happened here. Blah blah blah. You know, do the people do the people that are in law enforcement in some of these parts of our state not have enough training or whatever to do some of these like investigations? Like, should certain
Well, nobody expects a mother
Right.
to do what she's being accused of. And I don't think, when this whole thing first broke, I was 100% she's evil, she's a
Yeah, I
rotten
was
mother, I
same
can't
thing.
believe she did that. And then the more I listen to like the facts, and it almost feels like, you know, supposedly the defense is not whether she's guilty or not because she supposedly admitted it,
right?
but whether she is criminally responsible or
and we're still in the prosecution side of the hearings and the testimonies and all
Right.
this stuff. I cannot wait till we get into the defense side of all this because I want her lawyers to question everything. You know, I am 101% convinced that the husband planned this whole thing out. You know, and I hate to say that because you feel bad for both sides, but like just listening to everything, this girl was going through postpartum depression. She was heavily medicated. You know.
Who's Grammy? Who's Grammy?
That's
That's
Roro.
Roro.
Roro's brilliant. She just said way too many conspiracy theories about this case. As a medical professional, this woman was way over medicated.
Yeah.
IMO.
Yeah, I think
She
she
was.
and
Yeah.
you know, and just listening
But she
to
also was trying to get help.
right, she was
Yeah.
trying to get help, and she did. I don't think she got the proper help for like what she was going through. I mean, I will never know, you know, because I'm not a woman, and I will probably never go through postpartum depression, and I know
Probably.
that a lot of people,
Probably not.
a lot of women go through this, right? And I don't think it's like brought to the front of everything because a lot of people, when you remember when like back in the day, people would say, "Oh, she's going through postpartum depression." We just thought it was just like when we
Nobody
when
knew
we
how severe it could
no,
actually be.
but when we heard that, like back in the day, it was almost like they were, you know, to us, it was like they were upset about like how their body looked. They were upset about like having to, you know, feed the child all the time. They were upset about like, you know, we never understood.
Well, there
what-
wasn't as much of an awareness of what it
Right.
actually entailed.
Same
Jen,
thing with,
do you
like,
have any experience with postpartum with some of your girlfriends? Did you suffer from it at all?
No, but that's an awfully personal question
Oh.
to be asking somebody.
Yeah.
It is?
But I
There's
didn't.
HIPAA
I didn't.
laws.
But
I didn't know.
yeah, this
I do
HIPAA
know.
laws.
We call them
I-
nipple laws here.
I know of people that have struggled with it, and I mean, it's a like a spectrum. Like you
Yeah.
can have it severely, or you know,
Oh, I didn't.
short.
So it's
Sorry if it was personal.
So it's like we could go like, you know, you could go through this. It's almost like, you know, it's a
But there's postpartum depression, and then there's postpartum psychosis, and I think that determination was maybe not taken
because I'll tell you, her ex-husband and the fact that this guy's married already
with a kid.
with a kid to a fertility doctor is insane to me. Insane
There's
to
a
me.
lot
Like,
of strange things.
there's so
surrounding
much into this, and it's like I've been reading into it. I've been like looking at it more, and I'm just like, when I first said at the beginning of this segment, I said, oh, when she was first arrested, you know, they said she had the crazy eyes and all this stuff. He has the crazy eyes right now. When he's on the stand, it's like he knows that he doesn't want to slip up, fuck up, or like say something that's gonna incriminate him, you know, but like I just do not trust this guy
I
whatsoever.
don't trust him.
And his new wife should probably feel the same way.
Even if Lindsay did actually do what she's on trial for, I think that he has some responsibility in it because he
He played
was
a major part in it.
very involved in her
She's going
care and the medication.
she's going through all this stuff.
Conversations with the doctors, and I don't know.
She's going through all this stuff, and he's out hanging out with the boys. You know, she's
did-
home with postpartum, and he's out like, you know, playing pool and meeting up with his friends at bars and stuff.
And banging broads.
Well, there's even a video.
Was he banging broads,
You always
right?
have to throw.
We're not entertaining that right now.
Yeah.
He probably-
You don't have to reprimand me on camera, Jen.
Jesus. You always have to throw the trash in there when we're trying to have a serious conversation.
I'm-
I know you want the little laugh, giggle.
I like the
over there.
clicks. I want the
He
clicks.
likes the clicks and the
I like to
likes.
bang the broads. Oops. No, I don't like to
And
bang the
cut.
broads. Okay, and action.
Oh Jesus! You had to touch something.
I didn't touch shit.
Okay.
All right, go.
Yeah. So I just think we're gonna talk about this some more in like the next coming weeks because this trial's just taken off, and I think that, you know, it's something to talk about because I think that when you get it right, you get it right. When you get it wrong, you get it wrong, and that's why I brought up the fact that like, has anyone ever, held the door for a killer or murder or whatnot.
Oh, I
because
want to go
think-
back to that.
I think if somebody passed by this guy when he was at CVS or when he was
Yeah.
picking up the food for
And
takeout
had
that she
no
supposedly
idea.
called in or whatever, you could have just been walking by a murderer or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is that what made you think of it?
yeah, it's exactly what made me think of it because seeing him walk
Well,
into
yeah,
the
'cause he's in
CVS.
the drawer. But there's like the timeline that doesn't add up. There's the clothing change.
There's the DNA on the ropes.
Yeah.
There's
There's the stuff that was left in the
his
drawer.
shoes. The
Shoes.
blood on the outside of the
The
window.
medication in his truck for months.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a lot.
He can't take
Yeah,
anything
so-
seriously.
Yeah,
He just
so
has to
be
throw himself in
continued,
there.
But something fishy, that's
So me and Jen will talk about this coming down the line because Johnny can't contain himself in talking about anything like this because he doesn't have the fortitude to talk about something like this.
I have fortitude.
That's why we brought Jen into this segment of our program.
I have
So,
fortitude.
Jen, we want to thank you for sitting in, giving your
Thanks.
insight and whatnot. Johnny forced her up on the stage.
Yeah, I
That was
You
really
know,
fun.
I was
But-
not prepared for that, but next
But you
time
did
I
great, and I think it's something that we can talk about down the
It's
line.
not your first time on the
will. I
camera.
know, but I was not
I
expecting
know. She has a nice
that.
outfit on, her hair's nice, After she was sweating her tuchus off over there trying to get the camera straight, but Johnny brought in the high chair and
And it worked.
And it worked,
Prop, Yeah.
So thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Marcus.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk
To be
about the
continued.
Part 2 next week when the
Part two.
verdict is in.
part 2 of the Clancy dance.
When does the verdict come in?
I'm gonna try another one of these.
Oh, I think Jen found it on the chair.
Jesus.
It's really
What?
warm.
See, now this is the bottom again. See, this is what the bottom of an English muffin looks like.
Show me what a top looks like. See, this is ridiculous.
That's what the top of an English muffin.
They look the bloody same.
No,
This is the top
One has
of an
more of
English
the
muffin.
little,
This is the
corn
bottom of an
muffin.
English muffin.
corn,
See? You dumbass.
I'd eat them both. I'd
Yeah,
eat
I
them
know
both
you'd eat
with
them both.
equal
I know you'd eat them,
satisfaction.
you would eat them both, but they're both different.
With equal
they have-
satisfaction.
And they have different taste.
Rosemary needs to step up. Matthew, where the F are you? Where's Mike Muse? And where's Frank? I need to know because Frank's an Italian fella. He would love an English muffin pizza made by yours truly. I want to get Frank in the studio.
And Frank, they taste even better 30 minutes out of the oven.
Now they're like 50 minutes out of the oven.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Any people chiming in on that?
No, I checked. There's only one person watching, and it's not even Rosemary anymore.
Right. Rosemary left?
Yeah,
She
she's
to the
gone.
garden?
She's gone. She got a call from the deer. The deer's in the garden.
It's actually good.
No, it is really good.
So, anyway,
All right, so back to
if
the.
anybody's on Cave that has been watching this story on the news, if you want to chime in and give us your insight as to what this is, because everybody had an opinion on the Karen Reed case.
WonderTwinsPod.com on the Facebook. You'll find us. Just type in Wonder Twins. Oh, Mark Hunt, Lieutenant Mark is on. Lieutenant Mark, what do you think of Jen's debut for a full segment? She did wonderful, didn't she?
She did great.
She did great. I don't know nothing about the case. And Mark, Lieutenant Mark, let me know. Just shoot me a quick text and let me know if you heard Marcus's question of the week. Because I have a funny feeling, as a lieutenant in the fire department, that guy has held the door.
Yeah, I think that when I think about this more and more, it's just like, you walk into the gas station, you hold the door for somebody. You walk into, or you let somebody pass you when you're walking into.
There's no doubt you're onto something, and I love this question.
Like when you're going into Kohl's, like what if that person that you just held the door for, like when you're leaving Kohl's, was in Kohl's to buy new clothes because they're fleeing something or they've just, committed a crime and they want to change up their outfit,
The reason why I'm so intrigued by this is because I got a million things in my head right now, and I feel like it was. I've been in the position of holding the door, shutting the door, etc., and somebody saying, "Did you not just see who walked out that door? You just held the door." I
Yeah.
feel like that was said to me. I feel like it was said to me.
Yeah, like what if even like, it's like I've had people that I've known in the past that have like shown up on the news, that have committed crimes, and it's just like, and I feel like I'm like one of those people that's like, I would have never thought of that person,
Mark just said, I've held the door for you before. No, we're talking about the seediest of seedy people. People that have legit committed an offense of thievery, rape, murder, mass murder, whatever. Like, seriously, have you ever been in that
Like,
position? I
it's
feel like
it's like you want to embed it into like your kids' minds, my kids' minds, your kids' minds. Like, hey,
Anybody could.
don't fucking hold the door for anybody anymore,
Right.
No.
Because it's like you could like I mean, let's just like even throw it out there. Like, let's just say that you hold the door open for like a little old man that's walking in to play, the lottery or something.
yeah, and he could have been the cunt that knocked over the old lady down the street.
Yeah, or
and stole her
You
little.
can't live like that.
he could have
No,
he
you
could
have to
have
hold
killed
doors.
somebody like 20 years ago, or
Yeah.
multiple people 20
Right.
years ago. I just like
I think about
I
that.
thought about that when I saw that video of him walking into CVS, right? And how, like, he just didn't look right. You know what I mean? Of how many people, like, walk into, or you've held the door, or you've helped. I just think that in our lifetime, we've helped more people that have committed crimes,
The normal, everyday,
No.
average citizens.
So
It
everybody-
might be,
I'm
Jen.
just throwing it out there. Everybody out there's bad.
I'm with Marcus.
No, you're not.
You're all
You
naughty.
goes to everybody.
I bet you Stacy's.
You're all
I bet
bad
she's,
people.
I bet she's an ex-con.
You think?
Yeah, Stacy, and I bet you know what? Lieutenant Mark's got a bit of a history.
Yeah. You think a soap on the rope?
Frank is definitely a
Frank's definitely a soap on the rope
Thief.
person. So I remember
convict.
my dad used to wear.
You ever been locked up?
Huh? I got locked up.
Oh
Tell us about it.
shit, we're running out of
I
time.
was locked up for a couple of hours.
Hours? Oh, the drunk tank doesn't count.
Drinking in public.
Yeah, drunk tank doesn't
Oh
count.
no.
Wait,
other
when?
than that,
How
no.
long ago?
Oh, I was like 17.
Oh yeah, drunk tank doesn't count. I've never been in the drunk tank. I
Really?
should have been in the drunk tank.
You probably
Probably
should still be.
4,000 times. What? Hold on 1 second. What do you mean?
You should have a residency.
What do you mean? Stop that. Oh my god. No.
But I think that it's like, I think it's just very weird. It was just something that came to my head when I saw that, and I was like, I wonder.
You know my friend Chris Moran? Oh, he was at our show.
Yeah,
Big Hoss.
yeah.
He's been arrested several times. Like legit.
For
Like-
not delivering the mail properly.
No, that's a massive offense. No, like just as a young youth, like
Yeah.
fighting, drinking, etc. One time he got arrested in a hotel by the police. He held a buddy over the balcony.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Like literally by his head. And I was like, Chris, you could have dropped him and killed him. And he was like, oh, Rah.
Yeah.
So maybe I've held the door for him.
Maybe he did drop
He's
a
a
couple.
convict.
He probably did drop a couple over the balcony a couple of times.
He probably
You
was.
never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I can't believe you didn't get me a cushion for this chair when you knew my back was ruined today.
I apologize. I didn't know how rude. What you need?
No, I was just letting you know Eileen and Matthew and Mike Muse have checked in.
Oh,
Wait, wait.
now?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, 5 minutes.
Now
before
we
the
got
show
5
ends.
minutes to go.
Mike,
Alright,
you missed your
it's
big.
alright.
Mike,
I'll
you
wait
missed
the
your big
number.
shout out. Thanks a lot.
And Matthew missed a shout out, and
Yeah.
Leanie missed a shout out.
Yeah, not talking about them anymore.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm not
You never
holding the
know,
door
but
for them.
Yeah, Mark is right. Not many people hold the door anymore, anyways.
No, it's
Like
true.
literally. Do you want to know what happened to me today?
Sure,
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
absolutely.
As we close out
Super
Cave
wicked-
Radio,
I'm super wicked curious.
I was on my overtime today, right? And I know it's in a wicked snotty portion of Dorchester, right?
Yeah.
And I'm walking, and the very first woman was coming up from the train station. I'm walking down the street, and she's coming right at me, and there's like bushes and everything. So I kind of like hopped off the curb to give her the respect. And I said, how you doing? Phew! Like, well, fuck you then. Like, so I was like, whatever. I walked down, and now I'm like kind of in a seedy little section before I turn around and go back to the really like snotty section. And I'm down in the trashy section, and somebody like bumped into me as I'm carrying my mail. He's got a keg of beer and 6 packs and everything, and he was so like respectful and lovely. Start heading up the hill, back into the snotty neighborhood. Get to the first house. The guy's outside raking his leaves, and I said, "Hey, how are ya?"
Has leaves already.
Not leaves, but like grass mulch
Grass.
He was
things.
landscaping.
Yeah, grass mulch stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, how are ya?" He looks right at me. Right at me. What'd you say? And I said, "Hey, how are ya?" No earbuds in his ears. And he goes, "Oh, I'm fine."
Were you?
That was
sweaty?
it.
Were you sweaty?
So I'm finishing my story.
Okay.
So I go to the next section of this snotty neighborhood. Walking by this guy. He's got a big, huge cigarette in his fingers, big, huge mustache, super mega gay, just little tiny boy shorts on, tank top, and he's walking towards me. And I go, "Hey, how are ya?" And he looks right at me, stops, takes a big, huge puff, and goes, I'm fine. Why?" With an attitude. And I went, nothing. I said hi.
See, so the privileged treat you like shit.
You know what? There's such a thing as white gay privilege, yes.
There's a lot of white.
No,
Privilege.
I was just so mad. I went 0 for 3 in that neighborhood. And then when I was down with the regular folk, I was 1 for 1. And I'm tired of the people not saying hi.
You're tired of the pretentiousness,
Yeah, I'm done with it.
aren't you?
I'm done.
I
This
deal-
guy with the
I
mustache
deal with it every day.
and his stupid little shorts and his fucking flip flops and the big cigarette, the long ones. And he's like, "Shh." And he totally gave me tood.
Were they tight shorts?
I could see everything. I mean, literally.
Well,
All right, you gotta say goodbye to Cave. What, are we staying on board with the crooked camera? Or are we saying
It's
goodnight?
not crooked right now.
we
Couple
want to
minutes.
thank everybody from Cave Radio, Dan Maya, and everybody for tuning in to us each week at this time, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We want to thank our listeners. We want to thank our viewers. We want to thank Jen for putting up with us and dealing with. I wish people in Cave could see Jen's contraption. It's like mousetrap.
We'll post it tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. And thank you for listening. You know, we have a great time doing this, and we do it every week. And we don't know what we're going to talk about when we get in here, but we love having it. And,
Yeah, absolutely. And that hour flew. See you later, Cave Radio. 6, 4, 3, 2. Good night, Cave. And we're still live on the YouTube, but I'm sure
For the moment.
Yeah, for the
just,
moment.
just for a second, because we don't even have our mics.
Well, I mean, nobody listened to us because you screwed up Jen's iPad.
I don't know what
You know,
happened.
So
What
I'll have to
happened?
test it out later. I don't know.
you probably just threw it in the case
Anyways.
last week. I'm going to add one more.
You should.
Where's the
Should
meatball ones?
Have four more.
No, those are Jen's creations. These are just mine.
Oh, you didn't give him the meatball ones.
Wow. What a cheap bastard.
How am I supposed to make a meatball?
He's saving them for
I had
himself.
20 minutes. Matthew, Eileen, if you're still on board, English muffin pizzas. I'm besides Papagino's, I'm never buying a pizza again.
Did you make
Except
the
at
sauce, Did you
Bates.
make the sauce yourself?
Go to Bates Bar and Grill and eat their pizza.
Did you make the sauce?
Oh God, yeah. I made everything by scratch, honey. The cheese,
Yeah, honey.
the sauce. I made everything by scratch.
This is Aldi sauce.
Negative. Leanie, where'd you buy the sauce?
Signature select. No.
I think it's definitely a Shaw's creation. Signature Select or something.
So I'll never get to try your pizza, Jen.
I'll make them next time.
Why?
You would love the ones I
You just
made.
gave me yours. You didn't want me to have
Oh,
hers
God.
because you like it
Jen
better.
cut up some hot peppers for me.
Do you eat hot peppers?
No, he's a puss. You wouldn't like these ones.
No.
Give him one.
Shishito peppers.
Look at this. Look at this mixed bag. Look at this mixed bag. Jen, is that on the screen? Because that's a glorious looking thing. Look how hot that is. That shit. Whoa. Look at that. Woo.
Are we coming into chili season? Are you gonna make chili for
Look at
one
that.
of the shows?
Look at this bag of peppers.
Are you gonna make chili for a show?
Look at it. Take a couple.
Do you make chili? John,
Take a
have
couple
some?
and bring it home with you.
He's ignoring
Did you grow these?
No, those are not mine.
Yeah, I make chili.
You do?
Oh my god, do I make a mean ass chili?
You never made chili for us.
No, I will this year.
You won't.
Yes,
I'm
I
not
will.
gonna take your peppers.
You won't.
Yeah, you gotta take a couple.
No.
Why? Do you know how hot that bitch is?
Yeah, I want you to eat that live on air one of these days.
You want me to do it right now?
No.
Oh.
I do.
No. After the way he treated you earlier, he should.
Shove it up your
I
nose.
think he should eat 3 of them.
Jen calls me an arsehole.
Yeah. You were kind of an asshole.
No, I'm adorable. That thing there, that wrinkly, that looks like a ball bag,
Yeah.
that's the hottest pepper on the planet.
Is that a ghost pepper?
It's hotter than a ghost pepper.
Carolina.
Yeah, that's a
Reaper?
reaper. That's a reaper.
What
Jen
are,
was
you
like,
gonna, what are you gonna make with them?
sometimes like when I'll probably barbecue tomorrow or Sunday, and I will chop those up fine and throw them
You
on my
should.
burger.
Puree it and put it in your tomato sauce for your pizza.
Yeah,
Next pizza.
there you go.
I don't know how to puree.
Or your next pasta.
I'm
I
like
don't even
curious.
know what a
my,
puree is.
My son made chili last night.
And
Yeah.
did he need some of these?
He
Look at
probably-
that.
He probably did. No, but it was actually really good. It was spicy enough, but it wasn't like overpoweringly spicy. For a first
I wouldn't
time
know.
chili maker,
Was it good?
it was really good.
Did you get the diarrhea?
Nope. Nope.
Wow. That's impressive then.
Yeah.
Jen doesn't need it because it's red sauce.
And then we had and then we got like a creamy melt cheese, and we also got like chopped cheddar cheese, and then some sour cream,
That's lovely.
and then some
Anybody comment?
good corn
Yeah,
chips.
Matthew said bye.
Matthew can't.
Bye, Matthew.
It's 10 o'clock. It's bedtime.
Oh my God, Matthew. Hey.
It's 10 o'clock. It's bedtime. I
Bedtime.
get it. I get it. Can't
All
stay
right,
with
let's
us.
say goodbye.
All right.
Awesome time. Great show tonight. We got an awesome, huge segment from Jen, and she already pressed goodbye and went talking to nobody.
No, I'm laughing because you said great show.
What's wrong with the great show?
It wasn't.
Oh, I
No,
love
the
tonight.
content was lovely, but there's no sound for the first 30 minutes, and it was crooked and
Yeah.
wobbly.
I actually really loved today.
Did you love it?
Fuck off. Jen, shut off the YouTube.
I'm eating another
Bye,
one. I'm so
y'all.
hungry.